Hi, my name is Brianna and I'm here to talk about Class Dojo. Class Dojo is a fun and interactive website that teachers can definitely utilize in the classroom. It's definitely it's definitely an effective tool because it connects teachers and parents and students, and it kind of just brings in everybody as a whole to get everybody on the same page. Um, like I said, it's just really fun and interactive for the kids as it is. So all in all, it's just a great tool to use. So if we start from the very beginning, we just type in Class Dojo. I'm already signed in, but it'll ask you, typically Class Dojo is free unless you prefer to use the more advanced stuff that it has online, but you can definitely use it with the free version only. You don't need to get it to pay it. Another great thing about Class Dojo is that you can use it on iPads, tablets, and computers, so it doesn't have to be a laptop or computer. So that's just one way to use it. So like I said, if you logged in already like me, but if you haven't, you would just sign up, email, verify, and then you have your own account. So Class Dojo offers different things, but for the sake of this video, we're going to view it in the teacher's point of view, but it has a student point of view. It'll ask you if you're a student, parent, or teacher. So we're doing teachers, that's me. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So a little bit about Class Dojo. If you want to know more about it, it's just available underneath in the About Us, and it just kind of gives an overview on how it's beneficial in the classroom and how it's helped teachers. So for us, when you get started, you can select a school. I haven't started a school yet, and I don't have my own class yet, but it offers a demo class for you to practice on and for you to see what you can use with students when you have your classroom set up. So if we start under here, under your classes, I'm going to click demo class, and as you can see, I've already been playing around with it, but I already have students. So I have Beyonce, Denzel, Jennifer, Justin, and Leonardo, and this is my classroom. So as a whole class, we have an individual tab, and you can obviously see that there are individual students. So I was playing around with it earlier already, but we can click on each student and give them, points for either positive rewards or they need improvement. So just to start off with, we have Jennifer. Jennifer, if we click on her, we see that we have the option of helping others on tasks, participating, persistence, teamwork, and hardworking. You can also feel free to create new things. So if you want to add a skill, so if there's something in here that you don't see, you can change it to what it was. So if it was following directions, and you can decide how many points you want that to be. If you want that to be 3, 1, or 5, or whatever, then you could just do that, and then you have following directions. So for them, this is Jennifer. So for Jennifer, we're going to give her a following directions point. So Jennifer now has a following direction point, which is kind of the key, which you want. Students can definitely see how many points they have. And the fun thing about this, they get to create these little characters that you see right here. And it also works in the reverse. So if they need help, so if Leonardo is having a hard day today, he needs work, he's off task, you give him a -1 for that, and he has a -1 point. So he started off with 2, and then he took a point away. So it can work either or. One of the good things about this also is that, so for example, when we went into Leonardo, we needs work, we can share something about him. So this is his own little personal story. If he has a good thing, that's when you can write Leonardo shared being a good listener. He was helping others. But if he's having a hard day, you can also invite Leonardo's to parents. So parents will get their own little access code and email that they can set up, and then you can go ahead and message the parent. So you would just enter his parent's email and give them a quick little message about something that's happened maybe in the classroom, or if you need to schedule an appointment with them to talk to them, then you can definitely do that. So this is the individual students. giving them or taking away points. You can definitely reward the whole class as a whole. So if the whole classroom was doing teamwork really well, they each get 1 point, which adds points to everybody. Unless they had a minus point to begin with. But you could definitely reward, or if you see that they don't have, teamwork. So let's say teamwork. I think I did this one wrong. Yeah, so on task, needs work. So no teamwork. We want to give them -2 because that wasn't it's not a good thing. So the whole class gets no teamwork. So that takes a point for everybody. So this is a great way for everyone to realize how it all works, how they all work together. Under here, under settings, you have view reports. This is a great way for teachers and to show parents. As a whole class, what do they struggle in? So right now it's 50-50 because that's what the whole class is coming out to. But you can definitely see we have some in helping others, 2 are scoring and participating, 1 is scoring and following directions, and it looks like we're doing really good in teamwork. So this is something that we're benefiting from, and like let's say for this one it says off task, so this is something we need to work on. So maybe seat changes or different groups or something like that. And also you can see it as an individual, so we can go to Jennifer and we can see that she was a part of the no teamwork, but she does a great job following directions. So that's just another great way to see that. Then Zell, on the other hand, is showing a lot of off task, some participation, but we also did the no teamwork. So this is a great way to see them individually. I like it to see it as a whole class because then the teacher can see how everyone needs to improve and what we need to work on together. Also, you can see parent accounts. So we can invite a parent to class so we can get support from them and have communication and see if the parents can see how their child is doing in class, and if they have any questions, they can just reach out to you. Then we have on the bottom tab, we have our toolkit. Our toolkit has a timer, has group making, noise meter, which controls the level in the classroom, directions. So all of these, the directions, think, prayer, share, tell a day, and music and noise meter, are all visual displays for the students to see what is either being asked of them, what they're expected to think about, what can be displayed as a notification on today, or it can even play music of active or focus. So it kind of just depends on what you want to do for that class for that day. So for example, we'll just do one, but we'll do music. So focus music. And that's pretty much what happens. It just leaves a little display up there for the class to do. Another great thing about Class Dojo is you can do attendance. So you can mark all the students as absent, they weren't here today. You can mark them all as present. If Beyonce was gone half, 3/4, almost all the way. You could do partial days for when they're all absent. So we can save attendance. We also have a timer. You can display it on the clock so children can see how much time they have left for an activity or something like that. And it goes off. We also have big ideas, which is where students can create and get more involved with how they're feeling and what they're doing. You also have a visual aid to see how many parents are invited and have logged into their accounts. Stories is a great way to see an individual student story. So for example, we're gonna go to, let's say, because Beyonce's not here, let's go to Justin. So we want to add a post. shared story. So we want to see that he shared a story. View Justin's story. Invite Justin's, and I said he shared his story. So if I posted a picture of him sharing a story, maybe he read a story to the class, I can invite his parents and show them that that's what he did. And then maybe we can give Justin a little point for working hard. And parents can definitely see all that. So all in all, oh, and this is, I almost forgot about this one. And this is just another way to reward groups. So this is Beyonce, Jennifer, Justin in a group. They did teamwork. We're going to give them a point. Denzel and Leonardo, let's give them a point for participating. So this is just another way to give them points individualized, but into groups. So all in all, Class Dojo is a great website, I think, for teachers to utilize and for parents to get involved and for students to have a say on how they want to be rewarded and what they think is fun, because they can definitely get creative with their little monsters that they have right here. They can have a say in what they want, and they can definitely get a visual on if they're behaving good or they need help and stuff. It's a great way for them to see what they need to work on.